Okay, so here I have drawn our tree again in a little bit neater fashion. I've typed things. And really the question is, how do we know if something is ancestral or derived? Ancestral seems to imply that it's somehow old. Derived seems to imply that it's somehow new. So the first thing I want to point out is that when you're looking at a tree, there is an actual axis of time that goes up like this. So from ancient times to today. Okay, so one of the ways that you can tell if a trait is ancestral or derived is if it came about further down on the tree, like chlorophyll A, it's a much more ancestral trait than like vessels, flowers, and fruit. Those came along the scene much later in time. So that's one of the things. The other thing is to look at all the species. So everybody on the tree has chlorophyll A, right? Because anything branching from this point is going to have chlorophyll A. And so if everybody has it, it's a much more ancestral trait. Whereas if you look at secondary growth or seeds, you see that only in gymnosperms and angiosperms, so anything coming from this node. So that's a much more derived characteristic. Okay, but they still have chlorophyll A. So if you look at an angiosperm, it still has chlorophyll A, which is an ancestral characteristic, but it also has vessels, fruits, and flowers, which is a derived characteristic.